My Sante Fes programming module is flashing a blue light 6 times. What does this mean?
Welcome. My name is XXXXX I can help you with this. Sorry I wasn't available earlier when you posted the question. Do you still need assistance? I am assuming you have a Quadra fire pellet stove, and are wondering about the light in the control box? Quadra Fire uses this control box for several different model pellet stoves, including the Sante Fe model. The flashing sequence of blue only happens directly after first providing power to the stove. This 6 flash indication simply means that the control box is set up on the 6th setting in the dial, so it is visually telling what the setting is set for. There are different settings for different model stoves. If you like, I can look up to verify that 6 is the correct setting for the Sante Fe model. However, if the stove is working correctly, then it is most likely the correct setting. I am going to switch to a different format since it appears you are either offline or not able to respond in the chat mode.
My stove was working fine. I heard the blower fan start making a sound like a bearing was going. I turned the stove off, let it cool down, and gave it a real good cleaning. I started the stove back up and noticed it died while on low, turned it back on again and switched it to high, and after about 15 minutes it just died and now won't restart. The snap discs seem okay. The fuse is good. Has power, nothing tripped in the panel. What do you think?
I can help you with this, I believe. Let me digest what you have written, but just so you know, the 6 flash is correct. I have looked it up for you. You say the stove died and won't restart? Please explain what exactly happens when you turn up the thermostat. Is the red call light on the stove lit up? You say the snap disc seems okay. How do you mean this? Also, there are 2 blowers in this stove. The exhaust blower comes on immediately after turning up the thermostat, and runs continuously while the stove is operating. The other is the room air blower, which only comes on after the stove has warmed up. When you heard a bearing noise in the fan, which fan was making noise? And does the exhaust fan come on when turning the thermostat up? If it would be easier, we can use the phone to diagnose and troubleshoot this. Let me know if you would be interested in this additional service.
No red light when thermostat is turned on. The blower fan was making the noise, not the exhaust fan. The snap discs don't seem to be tripped.
Okay, if there is no call light, then the stove is not being told to turn on. Do you know where the red call light is located on the stove? This may be a thermostat problem, or the red call light simply may be burned out. We will need to use a jumper wire to make sure the stove is being told to turn on. Are you still there? If the blower fan has quit during operation, and does not come on now at all, you may have an overheat problem. There are 2 snap switches. Number 2 snap switch controls only the auger motor, and number 3 snap switch controls the main power to the stove.
Yes, I am. You want me to jump out the thermostat?
Yes, on the back of the stove where the T-stat wires connect to the stove, use a jumper wire or paper clip and jump these terminals together to see if you get a red call light. When you plug in the stove and turn up the thermostat, what happens? Just the blinking blue light? Did you still need assistance?
Yes, jumped it, put and got nothing. Cheers, a red light on and it's over the 7 amp switch.
Okay, that is the call light that should come on when the thermostat is turned up, and go off when the thermostat is turned down. Is that happening?
Yes.
Okay, when you turn up the thermostat, or jump it out so the red light comes on, The first thing that should happen is the exhaust blower needs to come on. This is not happening, correct? Do you see the plastic wheel that is visible on the exhaust blower?
Yes.
Can you manually turn this wheel and tell me what it feels like? Such as free spinning, stuck solid, noisy and clunky, grinding, tight but turns, equal.
Exhaust fan is free and clear, no resistance.
But does not spin when the thermostat is turned on?
Correct.
Can you tell if it hums at all or tries to spin?
The exhaust fan just started going. Push with my jammed and started going.
Okay, so it was probably clogged with some soot and ash. Does it sound okay when on now? I don't know how long it's been since the stove and chimney has had a deep clean, but this may be all it would need. Otherwise the bearings could be going bad in the exhaust blower and it would need to be replaced. Did you have any other questions?
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.